How's it going, guys? I just want to give a quick public service announcement real quick before this video starts. Always make sure that you stay up to date with all of your suspension parts, any of your anti-sway bars, your upper and lower control arms, your inner, outer tie rods, ball joints, hubs, rotors, even your calipers, brakes especially. Um, Always stay up to date with all that, because if something goes wrong, you could end up getting hurt. You could end up hurting somebody else, the other people that are in the vehicle with you, as well as damaging your vehicle permanently. And I've seen it happen time and time again. And a lot of it is preventative maintenance. So, once every 6 months, crawl up underneath your vehicle, check your tie rods, check your ball joints, check your rotors, your hubs, all your suspension parts. Just check on them, and if you see something that's not right, it's easy just to replace them and stay safe. So let's go ahead and start this video, and we're going to be showing you how to install the upper control arm. Alright guys, so in today's video we're going to be replacing the upper control arm here. As you can see here, this upper ball joint is completely shot, so we're going to be replacing this control arm. Alright, so here we are on the top side of the engine bay. We're going to have to remove the fuse box here. There's 3 10mm bolts. We're going to remove those with a 10mm ratchet, and we'll be able to get to the bolts underneath. Now, after you get this loosened up, you can undo other things on here and make it a little bit easier, I guess, to get to it. But if you have a short 17mm socket and ratchet, and I guess you could get in there with the wrench too if you wanted to. If you just lift up on this, this will be able to slide right in, and you'll have plenty of room to get that nut off. All right, now that we've got that bolt off, we're going to work on this other side now. The upper control arm, again, you can see here, this is completely shot. So we're just going to go ahead and replace this up here. These aren't as bad, but you can still see that the rubber is getting pretty worn out. So it's just a good idea just to change the whole thing right now while we're at it. So let's get the new one and stick it in there. Alright, so when you get your upper control arm out of the bag, it's going to have this little plastic cover on it. Just take that little plastic cover, take the nut off, remove that plastic cover. You don't need that. This is what you're going to need right here. For now, we're just going to take the nut and stick back on top. It's also going to come with a brand new Carter pin, which will fit inside of here. Now, do keep in mind, when you get these out, you can't just slap these right in. You have to tighten these first. Why they come loose, I'm not 100% sure, but we can adjust the pressure on them. You can torque them down if you want to, but I'm just going to use a socket and a wrench. We're going to tighten both of these sides down. Alright, now that we've gotten everything tightened up, you'll notice that the bottoms of these are boxed off here. So these will just slide right in, and they should just pop right into place. And they'll hold themselves in, so we can go back to the top side and tighten them down. Alright, so now we're going to be doing the same thing again, but in reverse. Make sure that you use the new nuts that come with it. You'll be much happier that way. These are lock washers. The other ones were not lock washers, but these ones will stay on good and tight when you put them on. So same thing in reverse. Just going to put the two nuts on and retighten back down our fuse box. Alright, so now we have our upper control arm installed, our new one here. As you can see here, it's good and stiff compared to the old one.